Hi, how's it going? Uh, hmm. Let me pause that real quick. Change this over to the game, and then get chat so I could read chat. It's been a minute since we've actually played on Twitch, which is fine. Alright, let's see. We left off, and if you've missed anything, everything is already up on YouTube. But we left off trying to figure out where these stupid lights meet up. Right. Where is my 40? I have a 40 weapon. Hmm. Don't mind me. Thank you. I do, however, need to figure out where the hell I'm going. You're a Korok. Of course there's a Korok. Why wouldn't there be? Where's your friend, buddy? I mean, it's very easy to do in the... How do you see that? I barely see that. I don't even know which direction that was. Right, that's one of the lights. Alright. You are gonna have to wait until after I've, fixed the desert, to be honest. I'll take those. There we go. I need height. Oh, we're right here. Right. So maybe thing to do would be head back to that first one and see if I can't turn it or raise it or lower it or something. Because it seems like it's gonna be the most likely candidate for what I need to do. Well, this is quite the ways away. I might be better off just, warping. I think there's another of these. Yeah, there it is. Go. Perhaps not. Anybody have anything I can read? Lift you. Just a thought. No. But you. No. Okay. So here's a question then. What are my devices? Do I have any mirrors? I do. Do they react? They do. Okay. Yes. Okay. randomly attach it to the wall. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to see directions. Where are they again? There's one roughly... Shit. I have an idea. I only have 2 of them. Crap. Alright. We're gonna have to make this work then. Come here, guy. Now, is that the right direction? The answer is probably no. No, not even close. More of that direction. Okay. Bitch! Fine. Hey, camera. Oh, but wait. No. This isn't gonna work. But, you know what might? Give me a good spot to stand on. That's not a good spot. But somehow it is? What? So it works, but only if I'm above. That's so weird. I missed. Crap. Is that out of range? Oh, it doesn't matter. I fell. Okay. That should hopefully work. I hope. I don't even know if that's the right direction, to be honest with you. I kinda lost track a while ago. It also doesn't go as far. Well, that may not actually be the answer. That's mildly disappointing, because that means I wasted a stake and a mirror. Okay, then. Then what? Crap. not be doing that with my strongest weapon. Yeah, that's just a giant Zonai mirror, right? So... let's... warp here. First off, see if that stays after I've gone away. Start with that. Which the answer is looking like a resounding no. So... I'm confused. Again. Right, so if I go in the direction of that, it leads me over here. Which is not in the direction of the thing. Right? No, because the one I found was... where was it, actually? There's one here by the Arbiter's Ground. There was one here that I'm standing at by Gerudo Town. Means... okay, yeah, there is one over here. I guess that's kind of in its direction. Kind of. I guess I head over that way? And try to get to high ground? See where I'm going? Oh yeah, that seems to be going directly towards it, actually. Yeah, I think I see it, actually. Yeah, unbearable heat, I know. Okay, so the question now is, how do I get it to point where I need it to point? Oh, right here. Cooking pot, hydromelons. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, that goes just right over it. And that's not helpful. And there's nothing on top of it. So yeah, how do... unless... well, I have an idea. And I'm gonna waste another mirror to do it. Damn it. I could just look it up. I would rather not, but I could. Because this seems really stupid, to be honest with you. Okay, so... problem is that I don't know what angle it is. I mean, I know it's in that direction somewhere, because it goes directly over it, but like... So, like... problem is that I only have... one thing. Like, if I put a mirror here, and just tilt it downwards some, that should theoretically line it up. Theoretically. Well, that was stupid. Put the stick first. Yeah, unbearable heat, I know. I'm working on it. It fell, damn it. I fell. Getting shit. Okay, honestly, just put it there. You mean it's out of range? It was just fine a minute ago. Is the game really gonna be this petty? The game is really gonna be this petty. Okay. Do it your way, game. As soon as I figure out how to, that works. Alright. Okay. Well, that didn't help quite as much as I'd hoped, because I wasn't able to angle it exactly how I wanted. And I'm worried if I step too far away again, is it gonna just disappear again? The answer is probably. Try this again from scratch, maybe. Christ. Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, I broke that. Through the light, firing in a new direction. Follow the light to the next tower. If the second tower uses Ascend to climb up this nearby rock and use Ultra. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I didn't even think about Ascend. I'm just a freaking moron. I do hate that the minimap is obscured every 30 seconds or less. I'm fucking stupid. So, where's... Huh? Right? Huh. Hmm. Second tower uses Send on a nearby rock, so not on the tower itself. Oh, there it is. Hi guys, how are you? See you later. And then Ultra Hand to spin this. That's a yes. I apparently lined all three up with that. Don't know how I managed that, but hey, I'm not complaining. Up we go. Alright, so then I want to go to do that one, I think. Yeah, the Arbiter's Grounds one. I want nothing to do with you, don't I? Up we go. Down, reascend up the tower, use Ultra Hand to grab the platform and small pillars. Attach a small pillar to a Got it. Give me Ultra Hands. Yeah, you'll do. Here we go. And then give me Ultra Hands. And then give me Ascend again. Crap. That works. Fine. Which side is it on? This side. Give me Ultra Hand and... Detach from that. And attach to this. It works. Kind of. It's just as awkward as the first one, but I mean, hey, it works. I'm mad that I had to look it up though. Now, what the hell is that? Oh, good. It updated my quest marker. Oh, good. The quest marker doesn't work. Oh, useless. Oh, but I'm here anyway. Hello, Zelda. You finally gonna talk to me? I'm assuming not. Link! Did you see that, Link? It's Zelda! And she's gone. What? She's gone? Well, yeah, you shouldn't have said anything. Kinda how these things work. Where did Zelda go? Saw the lights of the red pillars and hurried here as quick as I could. It cannot be a coincidence that we've seen someone who looked like Zelda twice, but a mystery for another time.
Oh?
Did you solve the mural's riddle and cause this to appear? I'm impressed. If I remember correctly, the mural said, unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Maybe my lightning strike is the key. Okay. That's a thing. That's a lot of Gibdos. Or at least a lot of Gibdos that the thing could spawn. You know the idea. When Riju's charged, you can call on her for a lightning attack. Are you gonna come? Or are you just gonna sit there?
Here we go!
Come on. I mean, she was able to encapsulate all of Gerudo Town. You gonna come here? Thank you. Lightning Temple, the mural's myth, risen from the sands. Okay. That didn't do shit. Now I have to wait for her aura to recharge. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. We give them Scurry the lightning temple. I guess it's boss fight already.
Look! Stirring up the sand shroud! It must be responsible for all this.
Probably.
Come on, let's take it down together. This has to be their leader. Turned white? Does that mean it's like the other Gibeons? That's it! Our look. Where did it go?
I mean, I have complete visual on it, so like... That killed me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Fuck. Oh good, it's just sitting there waiting for me. Eat that to heal myself. Take that to give me the speed.
Here we go.
Get in range, whore. Get in range, bitch.
Turned white. Does that mean it's like the other gifters? That's it. Our attacks should be effective now. Nothing but sand wherever we look. Where did it go?
Start charging. Got it. Tell me you're retreating. I'll be so mad. It's retreating! That's not fair. Led up toward the roof. Maybe there's some way to go up after it inside the structure. Come on, Link. Let's look for it. Wait. Or we could just scale the building. You know, that is kind of the way Link does things.
Here we go.
I guess. If you want to do it your way. Get a little closer.
Ready your boat.
Read you. Not the spell I wanted, game. Quickly, charge up before it spawns more. Come on, Riju. Oh, Riju, you took too long. What do you mean it missed this fucker? Alright, fine, I'll do it myself. Take that, and that, and that, and here's our way in. Do I still have my fan? I still have my fan. I no longer have my fan. I don't want to use that one. Korok Frond Guster. I'll take it. Okay. I'll take that. Flame emitter. this really my first torch? Wow. Hmm. I'll take the utility of the torch. In we go. Lightning Temple, Basement 1. Are you okay? You sound very out of breath. Nothing. Not what I wanted. Oh. I like how he's just sitting there watching me. Okay. See ya. Hey, Riju, I appreciate it, but, I wasn't actually trying to call you. Oh, shit. Oh, watch your step.
These flames make it impossible to go further.
Does it? Riju, I don't think it does. Riju, I think you're full of shit.
Hey, the flames have gone out. Now we can move ahead.
No shit, Sherlock. Oh lord.
What? Fireballs now? Looks like we're stuck again.
Okay. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Why did that work the first time, and none of the other times? What the hell, game?
What? Fireballs now? Looks like we're stuck again.
Ow. Fuck.
The fireball stopped. I'm on my way, Link.
More torch. I'm okay on torch. Link, why are you dying? I don't want to talk about it, Riju. I really don't. I really, really don't. Did not mean to grab the Korok prawns, but let's see what this does. Steamed meat. It'll top me off. Hey, Regio. Didn't do anything. I'll take... Oh. I'll take an extra. Oh. Read you. These normal dudes I could take, it's the shock arrows that I'm making are not breaking the spawners, so do still need her for that. Room of Hopeful Light. Oh, you're an enemy. Flurry rush, please. Okay. Hot Club, a strong zonite sword made of zonite. Horn 3. Mighty Construct Bow. And an arrow. Not want to get hit. Seen plenty of those in the shrines. Riju, you coming? Yes. Lightning Temple, first floor. Room of Ascension. Oh lord. This is big puzzle room. Link, I'm certain that the mural we saw in town was trying to guide us here. And I believe we'll also find whoever that voice we've been hearing belongs to. What is this place? Cool. Hey, the floor started to rise, then slumped back down. Fix the elevator, you dumb fucks.
Daughter of the Garuda. This platform connects to the very top of this temple. Use your power to charge the 4 batteries, and it will function once more.
Okay.
Heed my words.
There are 7. I heard the voice very clearly just now. It's calling to me. It said that I should use my power to charge the 4 batteries. The monster we fought outside earlier fled to the top of this temple. The voice said that has been speaking to us said that the platform should be able to take us all the way up there. That's true, we could corner the monster at the top. We might also figure out who is talking to us and why. Okay, Link, we need to get to the very top. To start, we should do what that mysterious voice suggested. Try to find those 4 battery devices. Alright.
I'll leave that area to you, Link.
Okay, he dead. He like super dead. It's like everything I want is on a different level. So that's the area where the boss is, probably. So there's one floor below me. I just gotta find a safe way to the floor below me, like that. Hang on. There are mirrors all over the place. Okay, so these can only stay on whatever track they're on. I need to find a way to get light to them. At least one of them. Oh, there's light. Would have been helpful to see that on the first run. A room of natural light. Let's do that. Do this, and this is not tall enough. Is it? Nope. I mean, there's another mirror. Can I actually? Mirror might help. Just if I can put mirror on mirror, which almost. Okay. So, can I put pot on mirror and mirror on pot? Is that a thing I could do? Probably. I can't believe this is working. You know, that one has to be all the way that way. This one needs to be here. Hold it. We have a problem. Oh, that just did it. Cool. Let me in. Room of offer light. Hey, we do. Anything but the core offer. Ow. Okay. Fortunately, that broke my thing. Mirror shield, that's funny. Alright, who's still— oh, you. You were still shooting. Okay, now what am I doing here? Watch it be that mirror shields that just dropped. No, it looks like there's one right here. I almost caught it. One day I will. What am I aiming for? Oh. Yeah, I think it's that. But... where does this bring me? Go, thank you. Not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Alright, I think I see what I need to do. Oh. Oh, now, is that considered taking my charge now? I really hope not. Get unstuck. Oh, please, Lord. Oh, that's one of those lightning things. Alright, Riju, you know what to do. Okay. One down, 3 to go.
So this is one of the batteries. It seems to have absorbed my lightning well enough. All right, 3 left.
Cool. Now what? One on this level, it looks like? Oh, I guess it's down this hall. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna die. Like, bad. Mm. Please, for the love of Christ, hit him. Thank you. Hey, give me a cookie pop, please. You can't cook while enemies are near.
Okay.
Okay. That only heals 2 hearts. I'm in danger. Alright, what do I gotta do in here? Obviously, I gotta get in there to shoot it with the lightning. Question is, how? Unless that's something I have to hit from above or below, maybe? The only thing I could think of. Let me look at the map. Yeah, that's definitely a, from above thing. I have even less of an idea how to get there, but I'll have to come back for that. Here we go. Oh Lord. Honestly, just don't fucking touch me, bro. And I'll get through no problem. Hey, Riju, where you at? You... What? How did you... You know what? I'm not complaining. Two down, two to go.
2 more left, Link. Let's hurry.
Alright, let's see. The one on this floor? No. There is on this. And there's a... I have no idea where this is gonna bring me. Looks like it's in between the floors. Let's check the map. What floor am I considered on? 5th? Okay. How do I get to 6th? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so this one is gonna point up there. How is it? Okay, so that one's gonna point to this one. How do I get it to this one? What's gonna point to this one? That was the wrong button. Terrifying. Probably the boss arena, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm stupid. All I need to do is move this out of the way. Camera, it would be great if you would cooperate. Hey, look. Even Tooling got a little bit of help. Okay. Oh, this is how you're supposed to get here. Oh. Oof. Whoops. Okay. So... now that that mystery is solved, it's boss arena. I need to go... What's in... Hi. How did none of those backflips result in, Of course. Of course. I don't even know what corner that was in. That one, I think. Okay, he's dead. Like, super dead. Flame emitter spear. Oh, that was easy. Ish. Go, Link, go. Okay, there we go. I was wondering how long that was gonna take to activate. Hey, this is the first one we've actually seen right up front.
This thing is going to be a problem.
Is it now? I mean, I'm freaking Link, so like...
Hey, the trap is disabled. We can get past now.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need this again. Probably. Something like that. You might be asking yourself, Link, how did you get yourself into this situation? To that I answer, I don't friggin' know. Swing. Swing. Please don't fall, Link. You know, I am pressing the button game. Something like that. Yes. Hey Beck, how you doing? That is also not what I want. Alright, how do I... I'm doing okay. Getting a little confused by some of these puzzles. Puzzles are great, don't get me wrong. It's just, I'm a dumb. So, like... It's very easy for me to get lost. Right, so I'm gonna wager a guess, right? And say I'm probably gonna need this. with the mirror. Yes! This is the, Gerudo thing. How do I get back up there now? Oh god, I didn't even think about that. I'm glad you and I had similar thoughts of, the order. It wasn't the first that I went to, but it was pretty early on. This is the second one, after I did the, retail. That window not working? What do you mean? Where am I supposed to be? Oh, you know what? I probably didn't need to bring the spiked mirror here. Probably just needed to point it this way. Yeah, I locked into set. There's nothing else in here, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean... I guess it is kind of small. I mean, if you're here, so... there is some level of, intrigue there, I'm sure. So from the first one, I got that little blue spirit guy. He gives me my Rito
only
power-up.
one more battery to go.
Power-up, I say very loosely, because it's objectively worse for well... I guess it's neutral. So what he does is he gives you a gust of wind in a direction you choose. However, you can't get it to point up, so it's potentially worse for volley scale. Additionally, it recharges a hell of a lot faster. The rejuice is she puts up basically an area marker, and wherever you shoot an arrow, she'll shoot some lightning. And I'm assuming that you're just gonna get that. You can use it in the sky. That is super good mobility. It does not bring you as far as you would expect, but it does have some good distance to it. What do you mean it's all the way down on the first floor? Oh, I guess it is all the way down on the first floor. Just reverse the stones, then zoom with the little birdman. I guess. How did I... There is a path there. Oh. Something... Observation! Hey, Riju, I'm an idiot. We should have done this one first. Riju? Riju, what are you doing?
Here we go.
I don't know yet. I have not spent a ton of time down there, so I have no clue.
All right, we've charged all of the batteries with lightning. That should wake up the mechanism in the center. Let's go, Link.
Alright. Let's get our big boy blade. Mapped out like half the map down there. I'm not surprised. I was very much I wanna see the people catch up with them. It's been some time. What is... Like, I think this platform is about to move. Brace yourself. Alright, Riju. Are you ready for me to die like 17 times? Because I ran out of cooking pots? Something is shining over there. What's your question?
Okay.
Gibdo. Again.
Let's go. We'll finish it off here and now.
This thing is supposed to be Gibdo, by the way.
Like we've got it cornered here.
What do you mean I missed? That is fair.
Maybe the strategy we used with the other Gibdos will work here too.
Yeah, shut up, Riju.
Watch for the tornado. Right. Show me what you can do.
Got it. Worth the exploration, and there are tons of good weapons and very strong enemies for their part. Good to know.
It's weakening.
Ah, I got hit. I will probably spend some more time exploring in between this and the next area. Because I haven't even finished exploring this area, so trying to explore that might be a good idea. Please hit it, Riju. Riju, your AoE takes so long. I don't even know if I was on the good bow anyway, so it's fine. I wasn't. That is Tulin. Give me Riju.
Get ready.
Touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Are you in range yet? I hope so. Oh, you are not paralyzed.
Watch for the tornado. Okay. Now's our chance. Attack. It's working.
Time to run. Riju, I pressed A on you.
Here we go. On your mark.
Fuck. I have not met him yet in Tears. But also, it took most of my playthrough of Breath of the Wild to get to him, so like... Oh god. Phase 2? Phase 2. What are we doing here? Oh, great.
Summoning more Gibdos. Don't let them surround you.
At least the regular Gibdos I can deal with. Damn you. There's a lot going on in this boss fight, and it's kind of ridiculous. Please tell me this spawns me in phase 2. It doesn't. Why would it?
Watch for the tornado!
Yeah, I know.
Light, ready!
I didn't touch. Fuck. Oh no. Read you where you at. Read you where you at. Read you where you at.
Your bow!
Charge up, charge up, charge up, charge up. You are not stuck. Honestly, this might be the way to please get unstuck. Oh shit, are you good?
Light, ready!
Can't tell if it's in range yet. Okay, it's in range. Did I hit the tornado?
Ready your bow!
Hey, you're dead. You're not dead, but like...
Light, ready! Now's our chance! Attack!
Alright, time for the you're gonna die phase.
Summoning more gifts! Don't let them surround you!
Please, start charging your fucking thing when I hit the charge the thing button, please. Oh. Please leave me the fuck alone, guys. Read you. Ah, there's so many of them. We love a "you're gonna die" phase. Yeah. Okay. I am not affected by Ryu's lightning. I have discovered through various means. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, alright, I see you. Stupid fucking Queen Kipto. God damn it.
Watch for the tornado! Ready your bow!
Charge me. You didn't charge me. Kind of charge me, but I can't hit you through the tornadoes.
On the ground!
Oh, I fucking hit it!
This link.
I can't believe I hit it.
This ends
I don't trust it. I knew I was right to not trust it. Ah. Oof. Just... Oof. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. Struggling a little here.
Get ready!
It's gonna start shooting fucking laser.
Watch for the tornado!
See ya!
Ready your boat!
Get closer. Excuse you.
It's on the ground! Let's do this, Link!
Theoretically, however, I do not have the materials nor the Zonai, temporary cooking pot. No, I do not have any Zonai pot. Would I be able to warp out of here? Technically. I don't need this pin anymore. There's a warp right here. So I can warp right back, take the elevator up, and be here. Sorry, Rijo, I need healing! I really, really need healing! Rijo did call me out. She really did. I'm sorry, Riju, but I'm fucking dying. Repeatedly. Something needs to change. Hang on, let me in.
Oh.
Do I have the rupees? I do. Alright, where is Spa? I need Spa. You're the wrong person. Yeah, I know, he's in jail because he's a pervert. You're the one I want. Time is it? Round noon, please. TLDR, after Breath of the Wild, Riju pulled some strings so that Link can come and go as he pleases. I still hate those sounds. Alright, where cooking pot? I need cooking pot. One that doesn't disappear on me in 30 seconds. Here. Buy some of my shit so I can buy some of your shit. Yeah, I have a couple of bananas, so I am... How much does that actually say? 200. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Yeah. Protection against electricity. Stay cool even in arid region. Or the bitter cold. Increase your strength, which I'm already gonna have. Increase your defense. No, I just need... What I really need is something like durians. How many arrows do I have? 58. I think I'm okay on that. And where's the goddamn cooking pot? Against electricity, hydromelon. That's a lot of rupees. All of that is a lot of rupees. Oh god. No thank you. Durian or truffles? Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I need a cooking pot. Is there one still outside, maybe? Where's the exit? This way. Yeah, let me out, please. I can't stay here forever. Is the cooking pot still out here? No. Yes. Needs to be lit, though. Do you fire? No. Do I have anything that fires? Yeah, you'll do. I'm not accepting that. Fuck that. I'm reloading that save. Alright, now I have to find my way out of here again. And probably resell all of that shit that I just sold. Yep. Alright. Hey, whatever. Shut up and buy my shit. What did I sell? I sold the ruby. Sold the ruby. And I sold something else. And what was this? Oh, these topazes. And I was gonna buy something. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, let's check the bazaar. See if there's anything out. If there's a cooking pot out there. I hope there is. I really, really love the map changing with where you're warping. Cooking? You're not cooking. If you healed more... Thank you. You. Cook. Right. I'm gonna need, at some point, heat resistance, so I'll put the hydromelons. Give me some mighty bananas. What do the crystals from the frogs do? I have not figured that out yet. sure. Only because you'll, in addition to the electricity, give me some decent amount of hearts. At this point, damn near full heal. Sword. There we go. Type? By fuse yeah, by type. How about the monk's blessing items? Beats me. A lot that I still have to figure out, honestly. Let's see what this gets me. A critical cook. That's a lot of fucking hearts. Jesus. The wing? Oh, you mean the Zonai bird thing? You need to, put it on a, I didn't do as much as I'd hoped. You gotta attach, what are they called? Fans. If it doesn't have a track to get it started, you need fans to blow it. At least that's what has worked for me in the past. Alright, Riju, I'm back. I'm sorry. Hey, Riju, how are you doing? You're all the way upstairs. Can I just ascend? No, it's too far away. I'm back, bitch! Alright, where's Riju?
Oh?
Link?
So,
I've been waiting. Now let's go.
ready.
Please stop blowing your load, thank you. Good point.
Watch for the tornado.
I reach you.
Ready your boat.
It's in range, but tornadoes. It got out of range. Shit. Bitch. Its face is in range. Did you just give up on me, Riju? It's just blowing its load at me again. Gross. I don't like that. Back deep, okay, wait. Bye, Riju.
Okay.
Get you. There we go. No! Damn it. I wasted her charge. Honestly, at this point, I would prefer the blow your load. Oh shit, you're charging. There's a lot of delay on Link firing this bow because of the zoom in. dissipate, 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 dissipate. How did that miss? Riju, you did that to yourself. I'm gonna get hit. Okay. I am at full health currently, right? But that movement speed up might be...
More gifters. Don't let them surround you. Don't let them surround you.
Boop, boop. Ah, that hurts.
Here we go. You better look
Okay, alright, okay.
after yourself. That light. Maybe we can use it.
What light? What does the light do? Does it kill them? Kills them. No, it stuns them. Chucklefucks can't touch me. You can, though. Oh, I'm not happy about that. Move. Oh, okay. Sure.
Better look after yourself.
Yeah, shut up. Charge your fucking move. Where is it? 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 There it is. Not in range. But that is. Why did I do that? That was so stupid. Alright, Riju. Get in the light link. Alright, have fun. God damn it! I was doing so good. Do I have my temporary? I do! Let me hit you, please.
Watch for the tornado. Okay.
ha, oh, you fuck. Oh, yeah, let me skip this, please. I've seen this so many times, game.
Summoning more Gyptos. Don't let them surround you.
Ryuji, where you at? Ryuji, where you at? Ryuji, where you at?
Here we go. You'd better look after yourself.
Hi, light? Please.
That light. Maybe we can use it.
Ow. You bitch. I, at this point, would not recommend it. Where is big guy? There's big guy. Big guy hit me. Cool. Fucking great. Awesome. I am also just bad. I don't even know where to get fairies, dude.
Okay. Get ready.
Fuck you, I missed.
Watch it. Ready. Maybe the strategy we used with the other Gyptos
Yeah,
will work
shut up.
here too.
Where to go, 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 there it is. Hey. You wouldn't mind... Riju, I need you to keep the aura up. Doing well.
Watch for the
I
tornado.
have a stable behind the Coliseum.
Okay.
Have I been over there yet? I think I have. Fuck you! I heard that.
Light. Ready. Watch out.
I'm doing stupid thing again. Yeah. I know. You're beaten, bruised, whatever. Where is Riju? Oh, she's right here.
Your boat. Now's our chance. Attack.
We tried bomb flower arrows. Not on a Gibdel. Actually. I don't know if that'll help. But that will definitely
More
hurt me.
Gyptos. Don't let them surround you.
Okay.
That light. Maybe we can use it.
Alright, Riju. Hi. Hello. Hee hi hee hee ha ha. I have no idea where the big boss is. I have no idea where the big boss is. Big boss is. Big boss is. I have no idea where the big boss is. This is sucking bad. Riju, where are you at? You are right beside me now. I cannot see. Please start charging your aura. Please now. Please now. Let me get this thing done quick so we cannot have. Alright, all the Gibdal spawners are dead. Ow, you whore! Okay, fine. Cannot see what I'm doing. This game is too bright. Right now I'm gonna get hit. God fucking damn it.
You'd better look after yourself.
Please start charging your aura. Riju. I need you to kill these things so I don't have to. Where is the big boss man? Where is he? I cannot see jack shit now. Oh, he right there. Shooting at me. I'm gonna die. If I'm not careful now, I need Riju to help. Riju, please? Where the fuck are you?
Your boat.
Got him. Now we're back to this shit, huh? I need to play a little bit aggressive. But not so aggressive that I get my ass killed.
On the ground. Let's do this, Link. It's working.
You. Okay.
Be careful.
Ow! Alright, get up. Run! Where is it? I don't see it. And that terrifies me. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright, okay. Good. Over here. Run.
Okay.
Riju, where the fuck are you? It's gonna...
Alright.
We're okay. Oh, God. Somehow, I had an easier time against Thunderblight. And I thought Thunderblight was going to be the worst of the worst. Riju, just take your goddamn tear, please. Give me my heart container. Yeah! What is that?
Riju, beloved daughter of the Gerudo.
Okay.
I know that voice. You're the one who's been talking all this time.
Yes, your ancestor from a time long past. I was a Gerudo warrior who served the first king of Hyrule and a sage who called down lightning, just as you can. I've seen you brandish the power you have in defense of our people. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You are the pride of the Gerudo. The Demon King is responsible for sending the monster that caused the Sand Shroud. But the monster's true purpose was to prevent you from obtaining that stone. My secret stone.
Demon King. Secret stone.
Don't worry. You will understand soon enough. Let me tell you of events in our distant past. The events that shaped our people's destiny during the imprisoning war. Long, long ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young, a great evil, the Demon King, emerged. He attacked the innocent and sought the destruction of Hyrule. He was our chief before he changed. His obsession with power transformed him into a monster. Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, and 6 warriors rose to oppose him. I'm proud to have been one of them. We faced the Demon King, but only after Rauru gave us the secret stones. Artifacts that amplified the abilities of those who carried them. I, the Sage of Lightning, fought by my fellow sages in battle with my own secret stone. But we were no match for his overwhelming power. He endured our strongest attacks, even the lightning strikes I called down. King Rauru knew we had lost the battle against the Demon King. He made the ultimate sacrifice to imprison the Demon King, to seal him away.
That was the imprisoning war.
Mm-hmm.
Some time later, another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and she set the Gerudo on our destined path.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that time comes, you must help Link. He is a noble swordsman who will fight that monster. So please, he will need your assistance. Lend him your power, the Gerudo's control of lightning.
The path of the Gerudo was clear at that moment.
We wish nothing more than to eliminate the Demon King. We are responsible for his very existence in this world, and for that we must make amends. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Gerudo Sage of Lightning will awaken once more. The Gerudo Sage and her people will fight alongside your swordsmen.
And now I have told you all I can of the imprisoning war and of our people's destiny. You have saved Gerudo Town, but the Demon King still remains a threat.
Yes.
Riju, daughter of the Gerudo. You must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time long ago. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
So it's my destiny to fight by your side. My destiny as a sage, my duties as chief, and fighting side by side with you? Sounds like fun. I will gladly strike down the so-called Demon King. I guess it's time to claim my destiny.
Power to you, kid. That's a really cool looking earring, not gonna lie.
I am the Sage of Lightning. Witness this new power I possess. Link, give me your hand.
Sure.
I, Regent, the Sage of Lightning, swear that I will stand with you. And here, as proof of my vow,
Cool.
use that ring to call upon my power whenever you need it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use this more than Tulins, to be honest
Seems
with you.
I can finally repay you. Okay, should we head back to town?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, there's gonna be a little bit of aftermath, but the major spoilers are over. I mean, it's Zelda, you know. We beat the ding, and happiness comes back. Exactly. Spoilers. People are happy. Ah, Link. Grateful to you for helping me save the Gerudo. I received reports that ever since the sand shroud dissipated, Gerudo attacks have almost entirely stopped.
Oh.
It will no doubt take some time to rebuild, but it is thanks to your help that we can live on the surface again. On behalf of all of the Gerudo people, thank you. I have not seen any Guardians. I'm sorry to say, though, that despite the safety of Gerudo Town no longer being a pressing concern, I still haven't been able to uncover any information on the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. Actually, Buliara, you have a small piece of information regarding Zelda. I experienced a vision when I took the secret stone in my hand. The person that my ancestor referred to as the Sage of Time looked identical to Zelda. Could that person have been Zelda? Was that Zelda in the distant past, in the same era when my ancestor was alive? No, it's just not possible. After all, we saw someone who looked exactly like Zelda recently, too. Vanished without saying a word, but that had to have been Zelda. We're gonna have to keep investigating if we want any answers. Sorry, Link. Although the threat of the Sandshroud and the Gibdos have passed, I cannot leave Gerudo Town at the moment. Things need some time to settle. However, we will take on the task of searching this area for any signs of Zelda. And with the newfound power as a sage, I will still be able to support you. I swear that I will do anything I can to help. Vow of Riju, Sage of Lightning. We can now summon Riju to our side at any point. Hope your travels bring you back here again, Link. I look forward to such a reunion. Now watch them kick me out. Riju of Gerudo Town. Complete. I wholeheartedly expected to get kicked out immediately. Is the shelter still around? It is. But... cooking pot? Cooking pot. Where's that torch? I can now light the cooking pot. And cook to my heart's content, even though I already did that at the bazaar. Okay, let's see. There are some areas that I would like to explore still. Like, I haven't been over here yet. There are a lot of deaths over here. Dragon's Exile. Isn't that where... Hang on. Or was that further down? Wasn't there a Great Fairy over here somewhere? I feel like there was. Maybe it was all the way in the corner, maybe? Because it was in, like, the remains of a giant thing, right? I don't know. I'll keep exploring. Found a fairy, but she is hiding. That's not surprising. You know what? Let me check the Desert Rift, because I almost fell into it 3 different times. So I want to see what it's actually about. And heat. Yep, hang on. Oh yeah, I'm outside of town. I can summon Riju now. Riju's vow has granted you the power to summon her avatar. Oh, I get both at the same time? Oh. Interesting. I didn't expect to get both. I expected to have to choose. Whew. Not mean to put that away. Desert Rift. Alright, I guess we're falling. Run the fuck away. I said attack a shock group. There's a second one behind me. I was using the torch to fight. No wonder I wasn't doing anything damage. Hello. So Riju's is exactly what you'd expect. She puts up the AoE and you can fire and tell her to shoot lightning there. Cancel. I was super excited when I learned that that was her ability, because that meant, because I had already done the Rito one. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm getting freaking AoE lightning, pretty much. Rusty Halberd. Yeah, so far the abilities have been really cool. Oh, and key items. Yeah, you can turn them on and off at will. So if you want to play without them, you absolutely can. Like I said though, I expected to have to pick between them, but no, I think you just get all of them whenever you end up with a new one. That's the bazaar. That's, I think, the tower? Probably this tower. Probably. That's a monster habitat. That's a fire. What is that? That is a giant hole. Not marked on the map. What the piss is this? Not death. Okay. Oasis source. Fruit Desert. I messed up. What? A person? Ooh, sorry. I never thought I'd run into another person down here. Fell down into a sinkhole, did ya? So did I, my guy. Name's Ponthos. I'm a member of the caravan squad. Or I was before monsters attacked the oasis, and I ditched my friends and ran. That's how I wound up down here. Looked all over the place, but I still can't find an exit. You and me might be down here for a long, long time. Alright, well, off the bat, I can see a way there. That is a bombable wall, my guy. Do you not have any kind of explosive? You'll have to do. Rock salt. Glad I didn't use that bomb ladder in the fight. Do I have anything else that explodes? No, I don't. Unless the fire lake stone. It does! Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? There. Good luck with all of that, my friend. Alright, hang on. Hang on, I have an idea. I hit the wrong button. I did not mean to ascend, you dumb fuck. Go back. Hold. Drop. Use the rusty halberd. And we have ourselves a drill. No, Moblin. die. Nope, read you, honey. Honey, relax. I think I need to make a new drill out of something a little bit sturdier than a, never mind, I just found a bomb flower. This was still not the way to go, though. Destroy fused material. Yeah, I don't have anything better. Let's go. Just full reset. Holy shit. Stop. Where do you get to fight stronger enemies? I fought a few decently strong enemies out here in the desert. No way! I thought I heard some kind of commotion. Look at that! We've got a path out of here. Did you do all this, my guy? Gotta tell me, how'd you pull this off? I made a drill and got through some breakable rocks. Oh, I bet we can climb that ladder up to the surface. Oh. Thank you so much. Better hurry back. I'm sure my friends are worried sick. Oh, but I still want to give you a proper reward. Drop by Karakara Bazaar when you get a chance. Bright-eyed crab. Did that just clear all of the... No. Of course not. Would have been nice, though. Game. How is there a tree branch down here? That's what I don't know. You want to become stronger. I'm gonna have to come back here with more drills. Where am I? I mean, yeah, I probably am, but... Hot diggity. Damn, this takes forever. Alright, fine. I guess I'm not doing this right now. Also, you are correct. Hestu is probably required. Beetle?
Yeah!
Hey there, you fellow traveler on a journey of life. Me, Beetle. Forget, my beetle-shaped pack is right here to remind you. This topsy-turvy world, there's only one direction to go. Forward. So when I travel, it's forward all the way. I can sell you bugs of the highest quality. And if you need anything else on your life journey, I can sell you that too. Go to rupees? Don't worry, I'll buy you anything you don't want weighing you down. What better way to lighten up than to sell you rocks? Gemstones in particular fetch a high price. Oh, wow. What'll it be? What have you got? Shock fruit, summer wing butterfly, cold darner, tireless frog. Those were pricey, but I think I'll get one. Ooh, that's a lot of rubies. That's a lot of rubies. I'm good. Thank you. I look forward to your next visit. Oh, are we at? Oh, we are just at Karakara Bazaar. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. This young man saved your life. We all owe him for that. Though no matter how many times I hear it, I still can't believe anyone survived falling into a sinkhole. The leader of the caravan squad, allow me to thank you for bringing Ponthos back to us. And as a reward, we Yiga will murder you. How about this sword, my guy? It has a weird pattern on it, so it's probably rare, right? Whatever it is, you know it's cool. Trust me, I'm a merchant. I've got an eye for things like this. I know someone in Gerudo Town is on the lookout for stuff like this, so I was gonna see if they could appraise it. But I'll let you have it, my guy. Rarest thing I've got, and it's all yours. Take good care of it for me. Okay. Oh god. I guess I'm gonna lug this all the way to Gerudo Town. Can't let my guard down. Oh, I'm gonna have to run this by a bunch of enemies, ain't I? Oof. Oh yeah, I've been running around the desert with, cold resist items, armor on. Because, I just don't have anything better. Because everything's expensive as hell. Hey, don't touch my orb, you jerk. Thanks, guys. Knew I could help. Knew I could count on you. Now I just have to figure out who the hell is gonna appraise this. It's a shame backwalking isn't fast in this game like it is in Ocarina of Time. Only I wasn't carrying this orb, I would go after that thing for rupees. Hey, guys? Tulin, you especially could have fucking helped with that. We're almost to town. Almost there. Took 6 years because, God, it's slow carrying things on your head. Okay, come on through. Where did you get that? What the fuck? Did you had to have stolen that from some enemy. Because I know I didn't do that. How did you get a fused weapon? What the fuck? no NPCs could carry fused weapons. I have no idea who I'm bringing this to, by the way. Kinda just wandering. Until someone reacts to me having it. Oh, I don't need another spa treatment. I fucking fell. Sand seals. Army. School. No, it's not a cannonball. Riju's still on her throne. I seriously do not know who I'm supposed to be bringing this to. Also, goddamn, Gerudo Town lags the game.
Hey, hey!
This is the spa. I don't need the spa. What's up? You react to this?
Ah.
Cooking class.
Ah.
Yes. She has so many others. Bo and you takes up all her time.
Ah.
Looks really useful if you're planning to do it. Give him a read. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. You know, I guess I could just bring it into the palace and see. Oh, maybe down below as well. Hey, Riju, you recognize this? Yes. That doesn't help me, though. Thunk. Distractions.
Huh?
I need to make sure the Vo of my dreams hears my feelings for him. How can I properly focus positive energy? Put the bottles in the water while this guy is loitering around. Get out of here, scram! Rude. That guy's still in prison. He is.
Oh.
This is the jail. Even though you have special permission, I still won't let you pass this point. Really, the only way into jail is to break our rules. Vo are normally not allowed inside our town. The one in jail broke that rule, so he's locked up. And even though you have permission to be here, if you break the rules, you'll join him in jails. Everyone has gone back into town, but I'm stuck here on guard duty, keeping watch on this Vo. Ugh, stupid Vo. Alright, that doesn't help me at all. I can't believe that worked. There's nobody up here, so... doesn't help. Oh god, there's another one. another fuck. Stop messing around. Here. Vota. Oh, you must be that Vo everyone is talking about. Say, are Harley and Vo interested in archaeology? I'm surprised you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself. After much work, I finally deciphered these stelae. You want to hear what's written on them? You do, don't you? Yes. If you insist. First up, the stele over here on the left. It says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. Their secret will be expressed on 6 stelae. As for the stele over there on the right, it says the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. An 8th channels and guides the powers of these 7. Now, you know this being a Hylian vote, but we Gerudo have believed in the heroines for a long, long time. They're said to have protected and guided our people in times past. Fortunately, I've found little in the way of documentation about the heroines themselves. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. Some argue for revering all 7 as a collective, and others for worshipping each one as an individual. Certain rabble-rousing contrarians even claim there were not 7, but 1, or 8! There is one thing scholars love, it is arguing with each other. These stelae definitely support the theory of 8. An incredible discovery, isn't it? I could stop here and rightly say that I changed the face of archaeology. But if I found the other 4 stelae, who knows what else I might learn about the heroines. I wonder too about this orb that I found while searching for the stela. Is it connected somehow? If I gave a presentation on this, I'd be the star of archaeology society. But I have not been able to find any stela besides these 2. There's nothing like them on the surface. The others must be underground somewhere. How I wish I could just text. I could see the text inscribed on the stela. Even just a picture would serve my purposes. Only I had a device that makes pictures of things, like the one that researcher at Lookout Landing invented. But here. God damn it. I am juggling balls because I was trying to find her, thinking that she would investigate it, and nope. Guess not. I guess I gotta go back to Lookout Landing. Damn it. Lookout Landing. I need picture. How do I picture game? I need to be able to picture. I haven't been to Lookout Landing in a while. I wonder if anything's changed here. Probably, actually. It has been a while. Uliara? Why are you here? About time you showed up. Now that Lady Riju has awakened as a sage, Gerudo Town is unlikely to fall to monsters. I think of her often. I haven't left Lady Riju's side in years, after all. Hard not to feel sad about it. But as long as Lady Riju is moving forward, so will I. We Gerudo will assist in the search for Princess Zelda. For now, we'll fortify the gates and seek out enemy weak points with the monster control crew. If we find anything out, I'll let you know. Linky, welcome back. I've been hearing a lot about your adventures. Serious cold front, a food shortage, and a ship floating in the sky in Rito Village. Meanwhile, Gerudo Town was menaced by Gibdos and a sand shroud, along with a massive pyramid showing up. Someone who looked like Princess Zelda was connected to what happened in both places. Whatever the case may be, I'm glad the Rito and Gerudo are able to get back to business as usual. Seems like entrusting those areas to you was the right decision after all. And clear as day that there's a connection between Princess Zelda and the upheaval. Things are much more serious than I previously thought, and I need you to hurry to the remaining regions, and soon. And we need to investigate the other village I'm concerned about, too. Kakariko Village, home of the Sheikah tribe. It's off to the southeast in the Necluda region. Though my ruins, each shaped like a ring, fell directly on top of the village. There's gotta be a special reason for it. Right now, the Zonai survey team's elites are taking on the investigation. Want to know about the Zonai, you should talk to them. Want more info? Talk to Atmos down in the shelter. He could probably point you in the right direction. He helps deploy the Monster Control's crew squads to where they're needed and has extensive geographical knowledge. He'll tell you more than I can about various regions of people. Anyway, I can get help from the research division for this. But I'm entrusting investigation of the remaining regions with the phenomena to you. Oh, by the way, have you talked to Robbie yet? I'm leaving everything Purapad related to him. He's going on and on about ideas for improvement with it. This needs that, and that needs this, and what have you. If you haven't run into him yet, you should go say hi. Robbie! Ah, what a pleasant morning. Hey, you, is it true you've got the Purapad? Pura and I worked together on the design, but I'm the one who put it together, you know. Should have called it the Robbie Pad, technically speaking. Come on, Goggles, are you even listening to me? Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying. I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go jump in a chasm myself. No way, no how, you can't do that. Depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. Love to go gallivanting around down there, too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms. No matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Purr's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end! But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. What figure? Oh, Swordsman, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. But I already introduced to her. What?
Yeah.
Let me get you up to speed. Survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See the figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. I want to go down there, so I could see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous, and he won't let me go. Joshua, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. Excuse you? Start by looking for anything down there that resembles a figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your Purapad's camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. Perfect plan. What camera? You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Purapad's basic features. The camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image. One that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the Purapad. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures, once we're down there anyway. There'll be lots of monsters in the depths though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see, I guess we should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. We'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring, come there and find me. Ta-ta!
What?
Wait, hang on! And he's gone. Looks like he's gone. Sorry I got roped into all of this, Swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks.
Yeah.
But here, maybe this'll help you out at least. Oh, good. Oh, and take this too. Cool. Chasms are pretty deep. The light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. If you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you'll want to head straight out of the southern gate. You'll find the chasm Goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after Goggles for me. Alright, camera work in the depths. I almost ran right into this shelter. One day I'll get a horse. Today's not that day, though. God, I can run for a while before I get low enough for it to be a concern. Oh, shit, that's a beehive. Do not want, do not want, do not want, do not want. I saw something hanging in the tree in my peripheral vision. And I was like, ooh, want. And then it was beehive, and I was like, oh, don't want. Alright, where's Robbie? Tell me he's already down there. Robbie. Robbie. Robbie? I guess he's already down there. Alright, Geronimo. Yep, he's here. How far did Robbie go? Are you Link? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Ponic from the Zonai survey team. Robbie told me to guide you to him once you arrive. But he rushed along with such haste that I didn't bring enough bright bloom seeds. Now I've run out. So I lost sight of him. I thought he was taking a short walk over to that glowing area over there. Then he just kept going. And going. And last I saw him, he was heading way out there, off to the west. You have any bright bloom seeds with you? I do. That's great news. Light from the surface doesn't reach down here, as you might have noticed. You're risking your life to wander around here without a light source, you know. You can easily get bright bloom seeds from caves, and they'll light up if struck, so they're pretty easy to use too. Use the seeds all the time on the survey team. The simplest way is to throw them with your hand. Those of us skilled enough with a bow will attach them to arrows and fire them off into the distance down here. Gonna explore the depths? Take plenty of those seeds with you. Here's the thing, though, but that you may not notice, game. Guy, I have a glow shirt, because I've been down here before. Now where the fuck is Robbie? Going out this way. And then out that way. Which means he probably went over towards that bulb. Probably. Did not mean to use your power toolin, but sure. Robbie, where are you? Also, palm flowers. Cool. Good shit. These are some lit up bright bloom seed things, right? So, like, I bet you Robbie is out this way somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Dead. Okay, Robbie, where the fuck did you go? How did you end up all the way over here? What? Look at how bright that thing got. That light down in the dark is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Just standing near it makes me feel so much better. How strange. Hey, it's you. You're finally here. I need to show you what I found. It's a statue. It's standing tall on two legs, one arm raised high. Looks an awful lot like the figure Joshua showed us on that piece of slate, don't you think? Alright, get that camera of yours ready. It's time to put it to work. Oh, that's right. I forgot you hadn't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed, given it's one of the Pure Pad's basic features. Give me that pad for a second, alright? Well, there's the problem. Your camera is locked, and so is your Hyrule Compendium. Hang on. Remember correctly, you press this while you pull this, and you tap on that, and then do this and this and that and that and this and this and that, and then Cabra. Oh god. Boom! Now you should be able to use both the camera and your compendium. So, go capture a picture of that statue. This is a good chance to verify that it's working properly, too. Test it out. Experience is the best teacher after all. Once you've captured that image, come back here. I'll want to see how it looks. Hey, you had that go. Captured an image. Show it up. So, did you get a good picture? Stupendous! Looks like you captured it well. I'm sure Joshua will be satisfied with this. Running up that immense route, getting us a picture of the statue. You just started helping us research what's down here, but soon enough we're gonna have even more to investigate. Well then, it's time I head back up to the surface. See you at Lookout Landing. Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture. So wait. I have a question. By the Hyrule Field Chasm, does that guy that I saw there bring me back up? Because I never figured out how to properly get back up. I've just been warping out every time I've been here. So I guess I should go find the guy and figure it out. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Where's the guy? Unless he's just gone now that the side quest is fucking over. Okay, I guess. Thank you, game, for being no help at all. Still have no idea how you're supposed to get back up normally. Cause like, where's the hole? There's the hole. Look, he'd be right over here if he was like a taxi back up. And he's nowhere to be seen. Cool. Yep. Yep. Cool. Alright, Robbie. I need you. Hey, you! Show Joshua the picture. Matches up pretty well. If I do so myself.
Hey!
This is it! This does match what's on the fragment.
Yeah.
Thank you, swordsman. Just like on the slate, this figure must be showing people of some sort, whoever they were. Which affirms my theory that people lived in the depths. Sure, we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big discovery! Now what's next? The possibilities? There's so much more to research. Oh, but before I focus on that, something I want to give you as thanks for helping with this stage of my investigation. Our earlier surveys of the depths found all of this. What do you think it's for? I feel as if it contains some kind of strange power. Like maybe it's energy for something. Anyway, they might help you in your search for Princess Zelda, so hopefully you find them useful. The fragment has helped us see the depths in a new way. Now we're closer to understanding one of its mysteries. I'm going to sift through everything that our surveys have brought back from down there. Maybe there are even more fragments that I could piece together. Goggles! Swordsman! Thank you so much for going to investigate the depths for me. I must get to that lab. Great job getting the picture of the figure. She was pretty happy to see us. I was thrilled to show you how to use the camera. Inspired, even. The power pad has even more potential functions, you know. Listen up, big update here. Your Purah Pad can be equipped with a sensor that detects shrines. Come on, act more impressed. I'm the first one in all of Hyrule who noticed shrines after the upheaval, so I created a sensor to detect them. The thing is, I can't set it up here at Lookout Landing. It'd be nearly impossible unless I'm at the Purah Pad Research Lab in Hateno Village. Right? It's a lab dedicated to the enhancement of the Purah Pad, which Purah and I developed. Once I'm in that lab and you join me there, I can further improve your Purah Pads, starting with the sensor. Find the lab in East Nucluda, off in the southeast corner of Hyrule. On its far side is Hateno Village. Go a bit further than that, you'll see a mighty peculiar place. Don't let the looks fool you, it's a cutting-edge lab. For now, Joshua's investigations are my main priority. Till she gets further along, I'll be staying here for a while. Okay. Well... I mean... I'd like to go over here and grab this tower, so I just have this entire area marked in the map. But then I would like to go investigate Kakariko as well. And then... Hateno was somewhere over here, I think? So I guess Hateno is going to be my next objective, ultimately, and I'll stop at Kakariko on the way. But for now, it is time to call it for the day. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And I'll see y'all on Monday for more Tears of the Kingdom.
Mo